Y'all want to see a dead body? Yeah.
What is going down, world? Y'all remember that? You want to see a dead body? Yo, son, I had to start it with that. It probably wasn't loud enough, but I just started with it. Hey, you guys, let's get into it, man. So, Knox Hill responded to King Dotta, and it's going down. King Dotta has dissed Ren officially. His diss is out. There's a bunch of going on, so let's go. If y'all ready, let's do this.
Let's get ready to rumble!
We in this mother sucker. All right, you guys, we are about to get it popping. Let me pull up the diss on this mother sucker. Now, Knox Hill dropped a joint called Stan. He responded to, I want to say Dun Dotta, but it's King Dotta. That's what he go by. So let me pull that up on the screen. Let's get into this, react to this. This is Stan Remix. Now, a long line of things have happened to lead up to this, so I'm going to try to do a very quick breakdown so we can just dive into reacting to Knox's response. So it would seem that this artist, King Dotta, has been trying to bait big reactors and bigger rappers into battles. And when I say bigger, it's just because his following on YouTube is not as big as theirs. And last time I checked, it's like, hovering towards 1,000 followers. That's King Dotta. And he's gone after people like Screwface John, Crypt, Knox Hill, Ren, etc. Long story short, he's firing off shots, calling people out. No one has responded. And then he calls out Ren. And Ren, being who he is, like, what, bro? Like, let's get it popping. Like, let's do something for the culture. They have some banter back and forth. Now, this is, okay, let's back up a little bit. This is off the heels of King Dotta dropping a diss track called The Crown that's all at Knox Hill, which I believe he did this diss because he said that he thought Knox Hill dissed him in Kill Shot. Now, I don't know. I might be off with some of this preface, but that's what I'm getting from the interwebs, right? So, okay, fast forward. There's all this nonsense going on. No one's responding to his diss. But then he starts talking that to Ren, and Ren is like, hey, we can do this for the culture. Bah, bah, bah. They go back and forth. Now, Crown is a diss to Knox Hill, okay? Knox didn't respond to it. No one has responded to him doing these little tactics to bait reactors and rappers out. Ren says, let's do this. They set up a format that is basically we're going to do a track for each other, and then we'll also do like a one take of it, and the people can judge who wins like the battle in this format, right? So King Dotta last night drops his diss track. Well, in this diss track, he decides to double down and call out Knox, because I've heard the Crown diss track and I've heard the Ren diss track. And if we're keeping it absolutely honest, I feel like the Ren diss track is better than the Crown diss track. There's a little more complicated double entendres that aren't as surface level as Crown, but Crown actually isn't that bad. It's not that bad. The dude, I'm trying to be non-biased here because Knox is my guy. I rock with a lot of these reactors behind the scenes. Like I F with these dudes. Pause. But yeah, so I'll just keep it a buck. But King Dotta is not whack. He's solid. He has a dope voice. His voice cuts through the tracks well. He has some double entendres that are very solid, and then some that are surface level. I don't know how old he is, where he's at in his career, but he has a good cadence too. He has like this East Coast kind of cadence, so it's cool. Long story short, I felt like the Ren diss is way more complex in comparison to the Crown diss. Now, in this new diss track, it's called Kingdom Come or where he disses Ren. He doubles down and calls out Knox. And he even insinuates that now Ren is taking knots for Knox, meaning Ren is getting beat up because of Knox. And Knox drops this. So, in my opinion, what Knox is saying with his actions is like, F that, bro. Like, all right, you kept poking the bear. Here I am. I have not heard this. It's called Stan Remix Knox Hill Diss. That's what we're going to get into right now. Hopefully I broke that story down okay, so you guys have an understanding of why this is all going down. I will be breaking down the Ren response to King Dotta and King Dotta's diss to Ren at some point as well. But let's get into this right now because this is what's going on. So this is Knox Hill. They poked the bear, so let's see what Knox has. I mean, it says diss, says Stan, so I'm guessing some, Stan the song, right? So let's get into it. Here we go.
Yes. Oh, right there, Daddy. I mean, Dotta. Yeah, that's the spot. Yeah. I can't read you, Jay.
I don't hear any females. Pause. Yo, what's up? Yo, hold on, man. He didn't turn King Dotta to Ken Kniff. Bro, if you don't get the, bro, if Knox turned King Dotta into Ken Kniff from Connecticut, bro, son, stop.
Yes. Oh, right there, Daddy. I mean, Dotta. Yeah, that's the spot. Yeah. I can't read you, Jay. Yeah.
This is Jay.
Fuck up. Keep your head down. I'm on my side.
Pause.
Yes. Oh. Dear Knox, I wrote a letter, hope it made you listen. You see, my daddy wasn't there, so now I crave attention. See, I do anything I can to ride your wave for mentions. Even pretended that you dissed me to create this tension. I dug through all your videos to find some ammunition. Ran out of lotion, now my dick burns and my hand is itching. I posted that you said some racist shit on cancel business, but changed the title, cause I couldn't get my fans to listen. I'm really desperate, I can't do numbers and I need advice. I paid my mom to stream my Spotify, I need the hype. I'm running out of friends and fams to help the stream for likes. I hope you read this, dog. You see the easiest me to...
Someone done poked the bear. Now, the novice listener might not know what's going on here, but I know what's going on here. I know this tactic. So, for you guys not familiar with the battle rap world, now I'm not no expert, but I know a little something about a little something. This is called a personal. Okay. Now, when I measure battles and battle raps, there's different tactics people do, right? Like sometimes, they hit them with the lyrical miracle where it's like, yo, I'm going to outbar you with double, triple, quadruple entendres. Sometimes people refer to it as like a haymaker. Some people hit them with the rapid flow low. I'm going to out technique you and show you that I can spit faster. Some people use syllable, wordplay, cadence. These are all things you use in battle to get out your opponent. Okay, these are all tactics to show that you're better than your opponent. Remember, this is hip hop. It's competitive. Don't be scared. Don't be scared because Knox and King Dotta's battling or Ren is battling. Calm down. It's okay. This is hip hop competition. But there's something that some artists use, and you see this in battling. You saw Tupac do this, but it is the personal. It's called the personal, and that's a tactic. That's why I had to let it play for a second. We're going to go through this because this is called the personal. From what I'm hearing so far, first he's rapping as if he is King Dotta, right? And you saw, remember, Eminem wrote from the point of view of Stan, like, I'm your biggest fan. You left me in the cold and just said no. And here he is utilizing this same tactic. So he doesn't even, bro, it's actually low-key kind of genius. Wasn't there a battle? There was man, this is interesting. I think Cannabis tried to do this to Eminem at some point. I'm not sure. I forget. I might be tripping on that. Scratch that. But anyways, this is very very crafty. I haven't seen a battle rapper do this, I don't think. I got brain fog. I'm getting old, you guys. But he's using... This is incredible because it's just like Stan in the sense of King Dotta is his Stan. He's the Stan for Knox Hill because, again, King Dotta's been baiting and just following all these big rappers and reactors and trying to get them to battle him. So King Dotta is in that form Knox Hill Stan, and he's rapping from his perspective. That's wild alone. But I called this out as a personal. Let's get into the bars. I want to talk about this. This is very interesting. People might glaze over this because they're used to Knox dropping these very deep entendres and double meaning and triple meaning punchlines. But this is where he hit him just out the gate, which this is low key a haymaker.
Yes. Dear Knox, I wrote a letter, hope it made you listen. You see, my daddy wasn't there, so now I crave attention.
Right there. Like, do you know how crazy it is to say, yo, I never had a dad, so I crave attention? Bro, that's insanity, bro. That's a personal. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, oh, you want to do this? Like, without saying it, he's like, you want to take it there? I'm going to take it there. Like, the first bar is like, yo, you have daddy issues. You crave attention. Like, bro, that's like a psychological bar. And he flipped it because Dotta is saying it like himself. You see what I'm, so it's like, it's genius because it's not, in a sense, it's almost like Knox isn't saying it. Dotta's saying it, like looking in the mirror, like, like that's pretty wild. That is wild from the gate. That, in my opinion, that's a haymaker. That's a bar.
See, I do anything I can to ride your wave for mentions. Even pretended that you dissed me to create this tension. I dug through all your videos to find some ammunition. Ran out of lotion, now my dick burns and my hand is itching. I posted that you said some racist shit on cancel business, but changed the title, cause I couldn't get my fans to listen.
I actually saw that clip on, I think on Dotta's YouTube when I was trying to figure out what was going on, when I started hearing the rumblings of all this going on. He's basically, I thought he was insinuating that Knox was like a racist. I say it like that because YouTube's a hater. But like maybe culture vulture type of baiting type of schemes that he was trying to do. And I was just like, man, ain't no, bro, come on, man. Anyway, I hate getting into the culture war, race politics nonsense. It's so overplayed because of the whole 2016 era. And even now it's overplayed.
I'm really desperate, I can't do numbers and I need advice. I pay my mom to stream my Spotify, I need the hype.
Now that's just a funny bar. That's just funny. My mom, I'm trying to get my mom to stream because I don't. But what's crazy is if Knox got so petty, he took a screenshot from King Dotta's Spotify, because that's what that was with those crying faces. It was a screenshot showing that he has 110 monthly listeners. So if that's actual facts are thrown at you, the impact will blow trees back and crack statues, bro, that's crazy. Like, that's like, this is what I'm telling you. This is different. People aren't used to these all the time. Knox took a different angle. This is cool. This is called the personal, you guys. If you're not familiar with it in battle rap terms, it's called the personal.
Running out of friends and fams to help the stream for likes. I hope you read this, dog. You see, the eases me to sleep at night. What's it like to actually be dope and have a buzz? I pay Michelle, but I still can't break 1,000 subs. I wear this crown, but my throne is full of malice, cause I really hate myself. I just can't picture me without the drugs.
Damn, the scheme, dope, buzz, without the drugs. Now, this sounds, I don't know how much homework Knox did on King Dotta. I don't know King Dotta, so I'm not saying he does drugs, but when you take this angle, this is called the personal, right? In battle rap, he's taking this angle. If all of this is true, it even cuts deeper. This is just hard, like off rip, because of the way he prefaced the story and did something unique. It's easy to get over a track and be like, yo, you look like this, or you you whack, and have these schemes and dope punchlines, which I enjoy punchlines. I like that. You know what I'm saying? But this was a different angle to take it, which was very creative. But on top of it, it's just like, yo, if Dotta or King Dotta is actually a pillhead, and he's just calling him out for that because he knows something that I don't know, that's what even takes it over the top. So after this reaction, I'm already over here like, this is crazy because I'm seeing what it is. But if everything in this is actually totally true too, it's even crazier because it cuts deeper when you do a personal and it's actual facts. That's when it's crazy. That's when it like eats, like, I took his soul. That's what you do in battle rap. Now, there's one line in here. He said, Michelle, you paid Michelle or something. And I've seen this reactor. He kind of, I don't know if it's like his image or gimmick where he's like hating on rappers or something. Like, I don't know. I've seen it. And the reason I could connect it is because I did see when, I see so much on the internet. But when King Dotta dropped his diss to Knox Hill, he put the, that song Crown or whatever, that Michelle's show reacted to it because I remember it started making the rounds, and I was like, well, none of the reactors in the reactor community are reacting to it. So I was like, oh, it's one of those things where, you pay to get reviews or something. Because I saw on his page, Crank Lucas reacted to it too, I think. Or I don't know. It's just one of those things where I can tell, like, he's King Dotta, and this is no disrespect. And I understand the hustle on trying to get your name out. And I see this. I see artists paying to get reviews or get their stuff in front of things. And it is what it is. Everyone has to figure out their own lane. But I think that's what KNOX was referencing, the Michelle show, because there is a YouTuber that has a solid buzz with his show. And he does, I know he reacted to King Dotta's or did something because I saw a thumbnail of it. All right, they remixed the hook with a little.
Somebody could get up, girl.
That's tight.
Man, fuck this guy. Why won't you just respond? Dear KNOX, I keep on tagging you, you won't respond. I know you know.
That's crazy. Looks like, if I had to guess, he's going to go through the whole song in character as King Dotta, which he's King Dotta, and King Dotta is just like self-deprecating, just dissing himself. This is very clever. Very clever, KNOX. KNOX, chill, bro. KNOX, chill, dude. Damn.
Dear KNOX, I keep on tagging you, you won't respond. I know you know me, dog, don't leave me here at home for long. While you're out building fans and doing things I wish I could, I spend all day up on the internet just trying to get some looks. I know I said that I was straight, yet I play victimhood, cause I ain't killed nobody, I ain't built like that, I lived in hoods. Got too much hate up on my diss, so I turn off the dislikes. I try to bait you when I miss, so much for clicks and dislikes. I really hate that I'm a bitch, I can't do shit but diss right. I can't create a single hit, so I take hits from this pipe. And when I swallow your jeans, I still feel hollow. Is this hell in the bottle? I miss shells in the nozzle. Got hit well with an nozzle spray. The boogeyman of this bukkake shit.
Nozzle? There's a lot here. Hold on, I'm going to go back. This is crazy. This is kind of wild that he took this angle. This is crazy.
Internet just trying to get some looks. Why won't you just respond? Dear KNOX, I keep on tagging you, you won't respond. I know you know me, dog, don't leave me here at home for long. While you're out building fans and doing things I wish I could, I spend all day up on the internet just trying to get some looks.
It's crazy because all of that, that's simple, but it's true. Because I saw today in King Dotta's community page, he did a quote from 50. He said something about they had to jump me because they didn't want to see me one-on-one, and he put like quote 50 Cent, and I'm like, bro, you literally called KNOX out 2 times. How is anyone jumping you, bro? Like, it's like the school bully walking around the schoolyard being like, yo, I'm gonna F you up, I got you, like, yo, let's throw hands to everyone. And then one at a time, everyone's like, okay, let's throw hands then. Because it's not like everyone's just dropping diss tracks on you today. That's getting jumped. So I thought that was unique. But dude, it's interesting because there's so much here because I've been watching this thing bubble. And it's like when you poke the bear or call all these people out, don't act like they're not, when they respond, it's like, yo, I literally got your wish. So I thought that was interesting because everything KNOX said in that first part, like, in my opinion, actions speak louder than words. KNOX didn't even respond to the first diss. Maybe KNOX isn't in that headspace. Maybe, he got a family. He got things going on. I know how it is to be on your grown man. So maybe he just brushed it off. But then dude came again in this new Ren diss. So it's like Ren diss, horrendous. Hey, that's a bar. Let's go.
I said that I was straight, yet I play victimhood, cause I ain't killed nobody. I ain't built like that. I lived in hoods.
It's funny, the victim hoods. I ain't lived in hoods. I'm lived in hoods. There's something there that I think I'm missing. I feel like I missed a bar. Sometimes the KNOX stuff, I don't catch it because he'll double or triple, but he said lived in hoods. And the way he said it almost sounds like a place, like a place. But maybe I'm just over analyzing a KNOX bar, but lived in hoods. Lived in hoods. So I don't know if I missed something there, but whatever. I don't want to make some shit up that's not even there.
That I was straight, yet I play victimhood, cause I ain't killed nobody. I ain't built like that. I lived in hoods.
I ain't killed nobody.
Much hate up on my diss, so I turn off the dislikes. I try to bait you when I miss. So much for clicks and dislikes. I really.
So I'm going to tell you guys this because I'm trying to keep it as unbiased as possible. I don't know about the dislikes bar. I don't know. I haven't been to Dotta's page, but because I was into the culture war, politics and all that, I do know this, that YouTube took down the dislikes during the 2020 presidential run. And I don't know if it was because Biden, all his videos got way more dislikes than likes. But when the culture war popped off in the summer of love 2020 and they started doing the protests in the streets, all the social justice videos, all the Biden videos, they would get so many dislikes. It'd be like 100,000 dislikes and 1,000 likes. I'm not saying that's why YouTube did it. They said for people's mental, so you couldn't cyberbully and stuff. But I do know that YouTube disabled the dislike button on YouTube. So I don't know. But in the background of your YouTube channel, you can see who's disliking your videos because there is a like and a dislike button. Okay, let me get it clear. But YouTube doesn't show how many dislikes you have anymore. So maybe KNOX went to, or somewhat, maybe they went to check it and it was disabled. That is possible. That could have been done in the settings. But just to try to be as unbiased as possible, YouTube will not show the dislikes. They'll only show your likes to the public. You can only see your dislikes on the back end. So if that makes sense. So there we go.
I try to bait you when I miss. So much for clicks and dislikes. I really hate that I'm a bitch. I can't do shit but diss right. I can't create a single hit, so I take hits from this pipe.
That's wild. He said diss right, like so diss, like writing diss records, but this right here, like this right here, diss right. That was pretty clever sneaking that in. It seemed, at least that's what I hit. But the I can't make hits, so I take hits from this pipe. And it's like make a hit versus hitting a pipe. That's a cool little double, but the wordplay on it was pretty ill.
Hits, so I take hits from this pipe. And when I swallow your jeans, I still feel hollow. Is this hell in the bottle? I miss shells in the nozzle. Got hit well with an arsenal spray. The boogeyman of this bukkake shit. Too many bodies, I'll be sick. The only shots are on my face. I got some stick.
He's starting to snap now. This is what's crazy. It's still in he's still in, is this called third person? What is that called? Whatever. He's still King Dotta and he's snapping now. Now he's going into like, I felt like the first verse was very direct and just like, hey, this is a personal, which if you slept on that, he's like, this is super personal. He's still keeping it personal, but now he's starting to get into the, I'm a mechanic with these bars. And this is where you kind of hear it. Let me see what
feel hollow. Is this hell in the
that part is, that's dumb. That's dumb. And it's kind of disgusting.
I really hate that I'm a bitch. I can't do shit but diss right. I can't create a single hit, so I take hits from this pipe. And when I swallow your jeans, I still feel hollow. Is this
swallowed your jeans? I still feel hollow. Like that's crazy. So swallowing someone's DNA, throat goat, gluck gluck 9,000. Was still, after all that gluck gluck, you still feel empty inside. You're still hollow. Yo, that's so dumb. And it goes all the way and it's connecting to I'm a bitch. Like he's like, I'm a bitch. And he's running with this whole scheme, which is actually pretty in depth.
I swallow your jeans, I still feel hollow. Is this hell in the bottle? I miss shells in the nozzle. Got hit well with an arsenal spray.
Miss shells with the nozzle. I wonder what he's trying to say there. I'm missing that one because it's like Michelle. Nozzle, miss shells. So maybe there's something I'm missing there. I don't totally know. I'm not getting it right here, right in this moment. If I saw it written down, maybe I could. When I see the lyrics written down, I start piecing things together a lot faster. But
bottle, I miss shells in the nozzle. Got hit well with an arsenal spray. The boogeyman of this bukkake shit. Too many bodies, I'll be sick. The only shots are on my face. I got some sticky, probably jizz. I probably need some Molly shit to take this pain away.
Damn, there's a lot there. Hold on, let's break this down. I think there's a lot there. Because he's talking about catching bodies, right? Which could be a lyrical, like, yo, I caught a body, or like a murder in the street. But then when you're out there being promiscuous, you're catching bodies. But he also starts talking about bukkake. Yo, pause with the Ken Kniff. He starts talking about bukkake, and then he says something about sick shots. So like when you're sick, you get a shot, but then you know, the money shot. You guys know I should not have to break this down. Pause. I'm uncomfortable with my sexuality, so I really don't like getting into the Ken Kniff bars. You know what I mean?
With an arsenal spray, the boogeyman of this bukkake shit. Too many bodies, I'll be sick. The only shots are on my.
Yeah, I'll be sick. The only shots beyond my face.
I got some sticky, probably jizz. I probably need some Molly shit to take this pain away. I just delay it shit. Eyes red, I feel my hood in your hoodie, man. I'm trying to weather rainy days, but I ain't boogeyman. Critique you for your mental.
Oh wow. So that eyes red. So that's a play. That's a, and I could be wrong. So y'all correct me in the comments, but that's a play on visual bars. So eyes red in a hoodie, right? So if your eyes are red in a hoodie and you don't see the face, it's like the boogeyman, you know? Like, you know what I mean? So I felt like he was painting a picture of the boogeyman, which that's King Dotta's alias.
Hood in your hoodie, man. I'm trying to weather. I got some sticky, probably jizz. I probably need some Molly shit to take this pain away. I just delay it shit. Eyes red, I feel my hood in your hoodie, man. I'm trying to weather rainy days, but I ain't boogeyman.
Eyes red. So that's a play. Maybe I'm reading it incorrectly. But yeah, it's like eyes red because you're crying, you know, in your hoodie, man. But at the same time, like eyes red, like I imagine like this on the screen with red eyes, and it's like, oh, it's the boogeyman. I think there's a play there somewhere.
Teacher for your mental health and then for spitting hard, cause I don't get complexities. I'm a simple man with simple bars. I kill a man, jar ho. It makes sense, right? But when you kill a man, you jarred ho, get sent for life. I'm just a lonely man with no fans and bodies to show. And if I end it all tomorrow, shit, nobody would know.
The battle's over, you guys. KNOX won. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now. The battle is over right here. KNOX just won this battle with that last Kilimanjaro bar. So, wow. Let me play it back. I'll explain to you why KNOX just won the battle. It's just that simple. It's just that simple, you guys. I'll explain it.
Teacher for your mental health and then for spitting hard, cause I don't get complexities. I'm a simple man with simple bars. I kill a man, jar ho. It makes sense, right? But when you kill a man, you jarred ho, get sent for life. I'm just a lonely man with no fans.
Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna keep it real here. King Dotta is not a bad rapper. He's solid. He's solid. He's not like God tier, like he's saying. He's not God tier by any means, but he's a good rapper. I listen to a lot of rap. He's good. But he had some bars in his Crown diss to KNOX Hill. He said something about his wins though, but they're tinted or something. And he was talking about winning and windows. That was cool. He's like, for the gold, I'll run up in Fort Knox. And that's a twist because for the gold medal or the gold trophy, I'll run up on Fort Knox, which is Fort Knox versus, Knox. Gold could be money. I mean, there's a lot there, but he dropped this bar, a Kilimanjaro bar. And he's like, Kilimanjaro. Oh, get it? Kilimanjaro. Ho, get it? And it was one of the hotter bars on his diss record to KNOX. And KNOX just flipped it on him and said, but if you kill a man, you get jarred. You're set for life. So basically, he's like, if you kill a man, you get locked up in jail for life. So why would you do that? He flipped his bar on his head and did it better. Game over. The whole complexity of this being a personal and these punchline schemes showing his metaphorical ability in the second verse, being direct in the first verse, but being in the person of King Dotta dissing himself. There's nothing more to talk about. Crown was a okay diss. Now these guys are getting on him saying that his bars are simple. In comparison to what? Frickin' King Dotta. Okay, King Dotta's bars compared to KNOX Hill's are simple. From Kill Shot, from a lot of the stuff I've seen and heard from KNOX, they are simple. King Dotta's bars compared to Lil Yachty, not simple. He can do his thing. So let's try to have a little caveat, a little nuance there. Not knocking anyone, but I'm keeping it a buck. In comparison to KNOX, yes, KNOX is right because your bars are simple, trying to stand up like even the complexity of the direction KNOX went with this diss, it just is what it is, man. Like if you can't see that, then you won't grow. And that's the King Dotta. Like watch this, learn from it, and you can, have your own. I mean, we'll see, man. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just saying this was put together very intelligently. It's a good diss.
But I ain't boogeyman. Critique you for your mental health and then for spitting hard, cause I don't get complex. complexities. I'm a simple man with simple bars. I kill a man, jar ho. It makes sense, right? But when you kill a man, you jarred ho, get sent for life. I'm just a lonely man with no fans and bodies to show. And if I end it all tomorrow, shit, nobody would know.
Damn, I mean, this, like I said, this, okay, we got to the end. This was what's called a personal. You know, remember when Tupac fucked the bitch in the fit you claimed? Like, he talking about, I fucked your bitch. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. It's like, bro, there's no quadruple entendre. There's no wordplay. There's no scheme that can beat, yo, you fat mother, I fucked your bitch. And if he actually fucked your bitch, it's just like, that's a personal. It's just ill. Like, that's a part of battling. So, you know, that's the direction he took. And he didn't put his face. He didn't put his name on the joint. KNOX is, dude, he told you, man. Pluck him out your teeth. He told y'all. He told y'all, man.
Oh, my God! No!
I can't take any more Ken Kniff, though, KNOX. KNOX, chill!
Wait. You're alive? What the fuck happened? The gun. You must have missed your shot.
Yo, that's effed up. That's effed up. He couldn't even clap himself right. He couldn't even clap himself right. That's what he's saying. I think that's what he's saying. Hold on.
Would know.
Yeah,
just a lonely man.
He's basically saying if you offed yourself, no one would even know. So he's going back to that you don't even have a following, and you're not. If you really connect what KNOX is saying, he's also saying, yo, you wouldn't even put in the work that I had to put in to build this following. These MFers on the internet be tripping sometimes. They be acting like, oh, KNOX, because he's white and just started rapping, this is why he has 1 million subscribers. Bro, I'm on the grind. I know how hard it takes to get. I don't even know how it takes, because I'm only at 100K. It is massive amounts of work, okay? So it's just funny how people sometimes try to pull these little cards and say these little things, bro. The one thing you have to respect KNOX, if you don't like KNOX or his cadences or his songs, bro, you have to respect the hustle. That's the hustle, bro. So, but this is hilarious at the end because he ties it up with a bow by saying no one would even know if you offed yourself. And then he goes like, yo, you missed your shot, right? You missed your shot to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Whoa, you missed your shot to blow. You couldn't even clap yourself right. I don't know if you guys know, I'm an old school guy, but the Cage Kennels, he had this song called Suicidal Failure. Look, my life's a failure. That's what it reminds me of. Couldn't even clap yourself.
When you kill a man, you jarred, ho, get sent for life. I'm just a lonely man with no fans and bodies to show. And if I end it all tomorrow, shit, nobody would know. Oh my God! No! Wait. You're alive? What the fuck happened? The gun. You must have missed your shot.
That's crazy. I mean, that's what he wanted, man. That's what he wanted. That's what he asked for. I mean, that was a well thought out diss track. I mean, what more could you ask for? I mean, that's very well thought of, very well thought out. I can't say anything else. Now, I feel kind of weird. I feel kind of sus right now because I was gonna react to King Dotta's Play His Crown joint, but if I'm keeping it a buck, I honestly don't have time. But I have listened to it. I hadn't heard this one, so I'm reacting to this one live because I have not heard this one. But I heard the Crown diss. That's how I knew of those bars. Also, like, he used like a 50 Cent Eminem beat, so I know it'll get copyright claimed. So, but I'm not gonna hate. Like, if you guys want to understand more of why I feel like the Kilimanjaro bar is what, you know, KNOX, chill, bro. Chill. KNOX, chill. Yo. Why that ended the battle and why KNOX undoubtedly took that. I just felt like he led up to it and then just took it and then put a bow on top at the end. And if you go listen to King Dotta's diss, which you can find, it's not hard. It's King Dotta Crown. You can go listen to it. You can see why I said that. And if you think opposite of what I'm saying, we all have our own opinions. Shout it out in the comments. I'm not tripping. So that's where you have it. But also I'm gonna try to cover when Ren drops his diss to King Dotta and King Dotta's. I'll try to do both of those at once. We'll see. I gotta see, man, because people be putting up stuff and they be copyright claims be popping up and I'm like, you know, if I'm covering something like this, I'm not trying to get copyright claims. I'm like, bruh. So we'll see how all that goes. But anyways, that's my take on it. That's where I'm at with this. What do you guys think? Let me know what I missed. Let me know what I liked. And you know what? I'm just going to keep it clear too, because I don't think it'd be totally fair. I tried to come into this as non-biased as possible, but I would be lying if I said I don't rock with KNOX. Like, there's people that I actually rock with on a personal and respect. So, you know, I tried to judge this and I felt like I was pretty fair. But if someone did have a quarrel with me, that's fine. That's fine, because I'm a loyal person. I'm not going to do some shit for clicks or clout or whatever. You know, like, I'm loyal to my friends, my family, and my alliances, period. Blood is thicker than water. So I will put that out there. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. I try to keep it a bean on these reactions. You know, I have a good time on the channel. But that was my breakdown, and that was my reaction to Stan remix Knox Hill diss. So you guys let me know what you thought of that coverage. And hey, like, share, and comment on all the content. If you're rocking with the vibe, subscribe. We got new merch. Check out my website, blackpegasusrap.com, and you can rock with your boy and support me by picking up some merch. We got some actually really dope freestyle off top shirts and hats. So let's go. All right, you guys, you know what it is. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.